What if tomorrow, Earth suddenly started spinning in the opposite direction? Sunrises in the west, oceans going backward. It sounds like science fiction, but let's find out what would actually happen. Right now, Earth rotates from west to east. That's why the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But what if Earth reversed and started spinning from east to west? The consequences would be far more dramatic than just flipping sunrise and sunset. It would change our weather, oceans, life, and even how our planet looks from space. Let's break down what would happen, step by step, if Earth reversed its spin. First of all, our days would still be 24 hours long, but everything in the sky would move backward. The sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Stars and the moon would move in reverse too. Imagine waking up, looking out your window, and seeing the sunrise over the ocean instead of behind the mountains. It would feel completely alien, even though the Earth is just spinning the other way. But here's where things get wild. Earth's spin controls our jet streams. Powerful. Air currents that influence all of our weather. If we reverse the spin, the jet streams would reverse too. That means storms that used to move from west to east would now move from east to west. The entire climate system would go haywire. Deserts like the Sahara might become green. Rainforests could dry out. Hurricanes would spin the opposite direction and possibly hit completely new regions. Our current weather maps would be useless. Next, let's talk about the oceans. Right now, Earth's rotation drives powerful currents like the Gulf Stream, which moves warm water from the Gulf of Mexico to Europe. This keeps Europe warmer than places at similar latitudes, like Canada. But if Earth reversed its spin, these currents would flip. Warm water would now be pushed toward the western side of continents, not the eastern. Europe could freeze. The east coasts of the US, South America, and Asia could get hotter or more stormy. Marine life would be affected too. Ecosystems built around current flows would collapse or move. Here's a question. Would Earth's magnetic field reverse too? The answer is no. The magnetic field is powered by the movement of molten iron in Earth's core, not surface spin, so your compass would still point north, at least for now. But birds, whales, and other animals that rely on Earth's rotation and magnetic cues might get completely disoriented. Migration patterns could break down, and some species might struggle to survive. Over time, even the shape of continents could shift. That's because the rotation of Earth affects the planet's shape. It bulges at the equator. If spin reverses, this bulge could slowly shift, changing ocean levels in different parts of the world. Places like Bangladesh or the Netherlands might flood, while others could rise. Even wind patterns over mountains could carve different valleys or erode land in reverse. Over thousands of years, Earth would start to look different. Earth's rotation also affects how planes fly. Right now, aircraft routes are planned using the direction of Earth's spin to save fuel and time. If the rotation flipped, global air travel would need to be replanned completely. Satellites in orbit, especially geostationary ones, might no longer stay locked over one spot on Earth, causing problems for weather forecasting, TV broadcasting, and GPS. In other words, the digital world would need a massive update. So, what happens to us? The change wouldn't be instant. If it were, the sudden reversal would kill everything in seconds. But if Earth gradually slowed down and reversed, humans could adapt. It would take decades or centuries, but we'd rewrite science books, change how we farm, travel, and even design our cities. Some countries might get colder or drier. Others might become lush and green. The biggest impact would be psychological. Imagine growing up seeing the sun rise in the west and learning that it used to rise in the east. It would feel like a different planet. In the end, a backward spinning Earth wouldn't destroy the planet, but it would transform everything we know. Weather, oceans, time, direction, all flipped. It's a reminder that something as simple as the direction Earth spins controls almost everything in our lives. We live on a fragile, dynamic world, and even the tiniest changes can ripple across the entire planet. If your mind is spinning just thinking about this, make sure to subscribe to MiniVerse, where the universe is explained in ways you've never imagined. We post videos like this every week, breaking down the biggest what-ifs in science, space, and beyond. Thanks for watching, and keep your curiosity spinning in the right direction.